new album. It's called Trails and Tribulations, and it's called Trails and Tribulations because it's about travel, really, and it's about the nature of travel and traveling through nature, both. So there's a number of songs on it which are about specific journeys, and I'm very happy with it. I'm really happy with it. It's been a different project to things that I've done in the past, partly because I started to make this record. I'd done my demos. I'd spent a couple of days with Andy Bell just informally putting down tracks, and we were about to start booking studio time when I got asked to do a Hollywood film soundtrack, which was such a completely different process, and it took place exactly when I was going to record the record. So the record was informed by this thing of playing for film, which I utterly loved. I enjoyed it so much, and I do think that Trails and Tribulations is a different record because of that process. So what I did was I went into the studio for 5 days with Toby Kearney on percussion and Ben Nichols on bass, and we laid down a bunch of tracks like that, and then we left space and time for overdubs and for me to do solo things and a duet with Andy Cutting and various other things. And it felt like a very organic process, which is of course what it should be. And I got to work with some old friends, Andy Cutting and Nancy Kerr, and some new friends. I got John Smith to come in and play some electric guitar on there. I play a lot of electric guitar on this record, but I wanted there to be a different feel to some of the tracks, because I know what I've played and I tend to play to that, whereas somebody else might play against it, and I thought John might just slot into these different spaces, so that was great. I got my friend Amy Smith to sing backup, and I got my daughter Molly to sing backup on one of the songs too, which was lovely. It's a song written by Emily Portman, and Emily's just been a family favourite since that record came out. We would play it in the car all the time. I'd go down to Cornwall on a holiday and play Emily, and Molly would sing along, and I recorded the the backing track and the vocals for this song, Bones and Feathers, and played it in the car on our way to Wales on holiday for a few days. Molly sat in the back and just sang along utterly perfectly. And Kit and I looked at each other and went, okay, well, that's what we'll do. So there's just a great deal of enjoyment of working with other people. And of course, working with Andy Bell, who has produced this record, who also worked on the film soundtrack with me. That was great, because I think we probably spent more time together than he and his wife have in that particular period, which is, I apologize, but that's the way it goes.
I see her at the bus stop. She holds a leather suitcase. Her eyes are like two street lights. They flicker in a furrowed face. She mutters and she murmurs, there's a rustling